Hello, everyone. Okay, 5 card readings. Yes, and I will pull an oracle, but not yet. I like to change things up, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. So we're using the little pocket bitty tarot. I love the purple. Anything purple. So this is going to be different. Everybody's situation is different, so I'm trying to get more detail out of these readings for you. Hopefully trying a little more cards will help. But I'm trying to keep it short too, because I know people don't want to be reading all day. Although somehow they love those pick a card readings. So this is like that, but just separated. So anyways, I hope that this resonates with you in some way, or at least partly, if nothing else. So again, take what's meant for you and leave the rest. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, Judgment, and the 7 of Swords. I forgot to mention, and it's a 5-card drawing, but I pulled 4 cards on this situation. The last card is kind of like an outcome, or actually I say a solution. It can be either. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that somebody is feeling, the first thing I got was somebody's isolated. The 3 of Pentacles is kind of about friendship, and it's for me, it's like a strong foundation for friendship a lot of the time, about being social. This person's kind of isolated. They have friends, but I feel like where their location, they are isolated. You know, they don't have friends that are close by to go visit. It's not that easy. Some people get separated, you know, like people who are in the military, they have to go overseas. They don't get to see their friends and family. I feel like it's something, you know, that kind of distance. So, thank goodness for social media, right? Because we have options to be able to visit with each other through like Messenger and Meetup and different things. There's different platforms that we can both chat and do video stuff on, like Skyping. So I feel like this person has friends, and I feel like they're working on these friendships. So it's kind of important. They're working on these friendships. But something is going on with them. This could be you. This could be who you're here about. I don't know if it's you or your person, but it could be a friend or family member. I don't know who it is. I mean, it's going to be different for everybody. So I can't say it's specifically this because there's a lot of you, but knowing what I want to say, there's definitely someone here. The friendship aspect is important. There's someone who wants to be social. But I feel like there's something off about the life going on right now. Not bad, just, you know, it seems to be a theme lately. A lot of things are changing for people. They're holding on. They're trying to hold on to something that they don't need to. I mean, I can read this one of 2 ways because I'm kind of getting, and again, maybe there's 2 different situations coming through kind of strong right now. On one, they're working on friendships and they're holding on to these friendships, which is important. But at the same time, this could be a type of relationship. And it's funny, I see 3 of Pentacles because I don't get any cups. Cups are more emotional, would be maybe more romantic even for me. But whatever relationship that they have, it seems like maybe it's more of a friendship now. Maybe there's less attraction or something, but they're holding on to it because they feel like that's it for them. They feel like they're settling, or they're stuck with it or something. You know, maybe they got involved and they're afraid to let down the other person because they don't want to hurt them. And don't ever let yourself do that, because you're going to end up hurting them by not giving your all, by not being in the relationship, because everybody's intuitive. We figure it out when you're not into us, right? So they're hanging on to this 4 of Pentacles. There's something, for some of you, it's something special. There could be a friendship that they're hanging on to really, really tightly. Oh, wow. Okay, something's becoming clear here. This is, I think, for the majority, not all of you, but some of you probably resonated with what I just said. However, for the majority, okay. I'm getting it. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. This is an opposite sex relationship, kind of like, let me rephrase. It's a friendship, you know, and I get it. Some people are jealous because, you know, your man has female friends or your girlfriend has male friends. The jealousy thing, you're going to have to get used to that. Like, you're going to have to put that behind you because They have a very good friendship. This person's got a friendship with they're holding on to the Four of Pentacles. They're holding on to somebody, a close friend. And they've just recently, with the Ace of Swords, have had a revelation. That's what Ace of Swords is all about. Thoughts and communication, right? So they've obviously, something has popped into their head. They've realized something about the person that they're hanging on to. There's a reason they're hanging on to this friend. It's not only just a good friend, but this could be somebody that they've connected with, that they feel more connected with than you, or you with them. This could be you connecting to someone. So I don't know who you're holding on to, but I mean, best friends are irreplaceable. Let me just say, when you have a best friend that really just gets you, and like you're two peas in a pod, like it's a whole nother world. So yeah, great friendship, solid foundation, holding on, and they've realized something about this friendship. Now, they realize something about the person. Now, this, I feel like it's opposite sex. So, you know, like they may realize that they may be in love with somebody, or they love that person. I mean, they're realizing something about this person. And the Judgment card, this tells me that this is a soul connection, because the Judgment for me, that's when you feel this pulling in your soul, like you're being called to do something. When you feel like, oh, I'm meant to have this job, or I'm meant to be with this person, or when you really, really feel it. I don't mean like the delusional stuff we tell ourselves where every day we're like, oh, well, this is like, you know, the third love of my life in a year. No, it's not like that. It's not, I think it's more rare than we think it is. We don't give a lot of credit to it, but when we meet somebody that's a true soul connection, it is powerful. And it's like a magnet, and you're drawn together. And then this person ends up being like your best friend or your best lover. Like you cannot imagine your life without them. They may have had a realization, their soul's being called towards this person. And either you're here going, okay, that's why they're pulling away from me, or you're here going, that's why I'm pulled towards them. So there's different ways to look at it. And I try to cover all my bases because I don't want someone going, well, that's not my situation at all. So sorry if I try to go off in every direction, but I'm trying to cover all my bases. There's definitely like a solid connection here that is soul related. And this last card, the Seven of Swords, that's telling me that someone, this person, you or them, whoever it is, they're lying to themselves about it. They're not being honest. It's a deceit card for me. It doesn't mean that they're lying or cheating, like nothing like that. They need to be honest. They're realizing that their feelings about this connection are way stronger than they ever intended. And sometimes love just happens, okay? And you end up attracted to someone you never thought you would be. But it just happens, and they're realizing they need to be honest. But they need to be honest with you. They need to be honest with themselves. They need to be honest with the friend. So I feel like it's all going to come down to this solution card, which is they need to be honest with themselves and accept it. Surrender to it if that's what it's meant to be, because I feel like that's what Judgment's about. The soul is being called, like, are you going to surrender to this path? So the Seven of Swords is all about them. It's all about them being honest with themselves. Once they're honest with themselves, they can accept what the message that's being given to them by spirit, by universe, by God, by whoever. They can be honest with themselves. And with that acceptance, then they can come forward to talk to you and to talk to the other person. They can then make that decision to do what they need to do. What shouldn't happen here, and maybe this is my opinion, but for them to know all this and to decide not to say anything, just, if you know something, call them out on it. You're going to have to call this person out at the end, because if you don't, like, you got to let them know, I know that you're not as into me as you were, you know? Don't let them fake you out and pretend to be with you, because at some point when it does blow up, they will probably walk away, and you're going to be more devastated because you thought they were going to stay with you. And, you know, don't let them convince you otherwise. So for the majority of you, that's what I see happening, that this person, they're struggling with what to do with this. And I think that they're just trying to trust their own intuition and their own mind with, you know, did God really tell me this is what we're going to do? Or is this what the universe is laying out for me? They have to accept it. They're being called. They're going to have to accept it, and the truth is going to come out eventually. So let me pull I'll pull an oracle. I'm going to use the Ascendant Oracle for this. Give me just a second here. Got to knock on the cards. And, all right, let's see. We want guidance or advice on this reading. Guidance or advice on this reading. Oh, there it goes. It fell out. Okay. Oh, look at that. You kind of look at the, I noticed the difference on the Ace of Swords, like the leaves. And now we have roots. Share wisdom. That's right. They're going to have to share what they know, but they have to accept that too. They need to be honest. So they're getting this wisdom, this inner truth of theirs. Their intuition is telling them. And this person is, I mean, I believe they're psychic enough to know, because we all are. But trust that inner wisdom, and they need to go with it. It's becoming rooted in them, so they're not going to be able to deny it forever. At some point, they're going to have to be faced with the truth, because I guess it's going to come out. Because if they don't bring it out, I think it's going to come out in another way. And if they think they're just going to stay and settle for you, you're going to be the one to walk away, because you know. Because you know that they know. But in a funny way, they don't know that you know. It's like, who's on first, right? So I hope that was helpful. Pay attention to your intuition and watch for those signs. Like if you see like they're struggling, like ask them what's going on and tell them they haven't been, normal. If you notice that they're off, call them out or tell them like, hey, your intuition is telling you that they are hiding something from you, or that they are experiencing something. And I mean, just, you have a right to speak up for yourself and let them know that something is different. So I wish you guys the best. Good luck. Let me know how it goes in the comments. Until next time, guys.